Alright, can I start it this time?
Alright, you know what, Trombone? You can do the intro. Again. Go for it.
Can I do it? Do I have to do it your way or do I have to do it my way?
Knowing you, I'd rather have it my way.
Alright, let's do it my way.
Oh shit, he got me. He got me. That fucker.
Hi, I'm Lollipop, that's Nick, that's Jester, right at the topic.
That was nice and speedy to the point. Oh, hello, Bogo, mommy.
I think I'm actually gonna start the episode with that.
Just
Nick
hello.
being like, "Hello, this is Lollipop."
Hello, my name is Lollipop, that's Nick, that's Jester, okay, topic.
Alright, let me I forgot to start the gameplay. There we go. Okay. Jeez, that is the weirdest fucking intro we've ever done. Also
Wait,
the greatest. Should we actually keep that? I don't know, I think it's funny.
Hello, my name Lollipop, that's Nick, that's Jester, okay, topic.
Nick is big smart. See, Sonic Turtle, you know what's up. You know what's up. Also, for you guys who are not listening on YouTube, and you can't see, we have Twitch chat here today, because this is a live stream version.
Wait, did we start?
Yes, what the fuck do you mean? You did the intro, dumbass.
He's zoned out there.
How do you not know?
Chicken breast, I'll be right back.
Oh my, see, that's, alright, you know what, that's why I was telling you, like, we have to restart 20 times, because this shit happens.
Edit it out.
Just edit out fucking Trombone entirely, just get him out of here.
The whole podcast.
Yeah, you just Photoshop him out of here, just fucking... Then you just hear him talk over people every once in a while, because you can't edit that out. And everyone's like, wait, who the fuck is this guy just talking in the background?
Wait, my chicken's actually ready, I'll be right back.
Okay, go get your fucking chicken, then we'll restart, because, you know, you suck. And you're the worst co-host of all time. And I say this every episode, but I mean it. Alright, I love your intros, Trombone, but I think, the audience deserve an actual true intro. So, Jester, do the intro.
Wait, what?
I can do these.
Just do your best, man. Let's go.
Do the intro.
Yep.
Welcome to the Lollipodcast, episode 9. Here with your host, Lollipop, your co-host, Trombone, and your special guest, JesterTRT.
Holy crap! That's even better than what I could have done.
I can one-up you.
I mean...
Oh.
How are you so energetic? How are you so positive? Like, do you have a lifestyle of, like, you wake up at 5 in the morning, exercise, drink, like, 10 coffee, and then you're like, alright, I'm ready for today, I'm gonna fucking be energetic on the podcast.
Jester only has one emotional state.
Happiness?
Yeah. Entertainment.
No.
Oh.
Just like I only have one emotional state. Eat chicken, fuck you.
Anyways, that was a great intro. I don't need to do it.
Yeah, it's almost like I've been doing it a couple times.
Exactly, because if you guys don't know, my boy Jester over here has his own podcast as well. If you want to shout that out, you can. Here we go. It's your moment, man. You want to shout it out? You want to tell people all about it? Go for it.
Yeah.
It's the Tromboner Cast.
Tromboner Cast.
Yeah, the Trombone Podcast.
Sunday's actually a debate show podcast on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern. And then just a general Thursdays, every other, I switch between them. On Thursday, alternating, I do Video Game Wars.
Yeah. So, I watched the debate a couple times. It's really funny, because you have, like, one guy that gets really mad, and then he starts screaming, and the other guy's, like, really calm, and he's, like, just spitting facts, and the other one's, like, just talking out of his ass, and it's really funny. You should check it out.
Yeah. My philosophy. And then we have the Heart of Heart girls who
yeah,
she doesn't have any facts, but she believes in her heart of hearts.
True. And she's like, I'm here and I'm gonna say my opinion.
Did you just say heart of farts?
Yeah, that too. Heart of hearts.
Also, I want to say for people who might be listening on Spotify or anything and don't actually see, I forgot to put the fucking gameplay again, sorry. See, we're doing this live. It's the second time we do this live, so we're still, like, figuring things out, but the recorded version won't have, like, the same setup, so the gameplay will be running fine for you, so I don't even know why I'm complaining right now. I don't know. Why am I complaining, Trombone?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are live on Twitch, if you guys are wondering. So Jezer stated me after last episode, he was like, when you talk to the chat, you don't really like explain that you're talking to a chat for people who don't actually see on the screen. And I was like, yeah, that's right. For people who only listen on Spotify. So from now on, if I ever respond to a chat message, I'll make sure to like actually say who's saying what and what exactly they're saying, and you know, make it more precise. Because if you can't see it on the screen, it's kind of hard to tell who I'm talking to or whatever. You know what I mean? So
wait,
yeah.
You took advice from Jezer instead of me? How dare you?
Hey, listen, man.
No, I get it. You don't like me. It's okay.
I mean, I wouldn't take your advice on shit like that.
No,
You'd be like, man, who cares? Nobody listens anyways on Spotify.
I didn't say that.
That's what you would say.
No.
Uh-huh.
And with that, we now
Ask
have a
me.
Spotify
Girl,
sponsor.
I know.
Go on, ask me. Ask me, girl.
Sponsored by Jester.
Wait, we have a Spotify?
Oh my god, I told you like 3 episodes ago. Yes.
I forget this every episode.
I know. But anyways,
we're on YouTube?
I want to say hello to Drunk Sniper, because I haven't said hello yet, so, he says, responds to this chat message, nerd. So I did, because I didn't want him to kill me. I'm scared. I'm scared for my life. Please help me. I'm not reading that message, Trombone.
Why?
Because you're here.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, sorry. Anyways. I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. Best host of all time. Okay. Yes, Jester. There we go. So your podcast every Sunday, every Thursday.
Can I be a special guest?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
cool.
exactly what I was gonna say, actually, because he, no, for real, he invited me to be on one of his podcasts. I mean, I like the debate stuff, but I don't think I would be very good at it, because
Okay,
like,
send me in there. I can fix it for you.
depends what the topic would be. It seems to be very political and stuff. I don't know much about U.S. politics, and like, I feel like I wouldn't really be like.
Let me give you a summary. Donald Trump did nothing wrong.
Alright, you should go on that fucking podcast and get your ass kicked. That's what you should do. But for the gaming stuff, man, like, get me in there. I'll fucking blast everyone. I'll be like, hey, listen, fucker, Call of Duty's not that bad, okay?
Want to get Modern Warfare at launch?
Oh my god, did we talk about this at all?
No, we missed it last week.
Did we?
Yeah,
no, I think
we did. Or no, maybe we did.
No, we talked about it.
We did. But
we did.
We need to talk about it more now.
No, we talked about it. We
need to talk about it more.
No, it's fine.
Modern Warfare looks like complete dog shit.
Jester, did you see the new Modern Warfare?
I watched you play a couple games, but that's all I've seen of it so far.
Okay.
We couldn't get trophies, so we didn't care.
Yeah, no trophies yet. So.
Yeah, I can't platinum this game. Fuck this shit.
Once the platinum's on, I'll get it.
Talking about that, Jester actually platinumed Fallout 76.
Yeah, I did.
Get the fuck out of my fucking call. You're not allowed here anymore.
It was a good game too.
I'm just so like, I've played it for like 8 hours on a free weekend because I was like, it can't be that bad. Oh, it was that bad.
See, I think it's bad if you play solo. If you have a group of 4 people and you exploit all of the glitches in the game, it's a lot of fun. When you have 4 people, you get every single mutation in the game, then get the card that amplifies it, and you get to the point when you jump, you're pretty much flying 50 feet in the air. That makes the game a lot more fun.
I thought you were going to say you get 4 people and you exploit the game and it's somewhat bearable. That's how I thought that was going to go.
Yeah, I mean,
well,
it's more fun for sure that way. You're immortal.
Yeah. But that's like the one thing everyone's been saying to that statement is like, any game is more fun with friends, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah,
I'm sorry.
I don't think it falsifies the fact that, yeah, it's more fun with a friend. Like, of course it is. But would you say the game itself is bad? Like, I mean, It's bad.
Is it bearable?
Is this like
More
would you have still platinumed it if they had no co-op, let's say?
So I still would have platinumed it because I'm a platinum addict, but I would not have had as much fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for
Oh yeah,
sure.
we were talking about this before this podcast. He's had so many platinums, and he's ahead of Lazy Gaming.
Oh, you're ahead of him?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
few
yes.
ahead of
Oh,
him.
he never told me, that sneaky bastard. He was
also,
no, dude,
lazy
he was
boy.
bragging and everything. Is like, I got 100 something plats, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty impressive, man. I was cheering him up, and Jester got more than him. All right, you're
Oh,
done, Lazy.
Yeah.
You're done.
he
You
wants
gotta bring
Jester.
that up to him.
Yeah,
He
I'll
wants
be
Jester
like,
to bring him
I
to
know
Destiny
what
2.
you're hiding from me, Lazy.
What'd you say, Trombone?
He wants Lazy wants you to bring him to Destiny 2, right? From what I remember correctly.
Bring it up?
No, Lazy wants you to play Destiny 2 with him.
Oh,
So we
yeah,
can
he
play
mentioned
Destiny 2.
before. Yeah, he wants me
I'll
to
play
go
Destiny 2 with him. It's got to be crossplay because I'm not switching to PS4 for that.
By the way, why is your Discord username Destiny 2?
Because I'm in a
Game of the
very,
year?
very big Destiny 2 crave. I'm an addict to Destiny 2.
GLTY.
I need help.
Damn, okay.
It's a really fun game right now.
But I want to swing back to Call of Duty real quick, though, because, well, actually, Trombone, I have a question for you.
Excuse me. Oh my god.
Jeez.
I have muted my mic mid-perp.
Why? Oh my god, okay, cool. No, that's going in the bloopers, my dude. No, that's, I don't care. That's going in
I literally unmuted
bloopers.
my mic halfway through the burp.
Holy shit.
I did that because I was going to answer you and I didn't think about it.
Alright.
What the fuck?
Alright, Jester, do you want to be the new co-host?
Oh, replaced. I'm moving up in the world.
Yeah, Jester is actually the new co-host. We decided that last episode. But that just confirms it. Also, I just want to say goodbye to Drunk Sniper. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Appreciate
get the
it.
fuck back here, Drunk Sniper. You owe me,
No,
nothing.
he needs to go read books, Trombone.
I am your moderator.
Yeah, just burp him out of here or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Edit it out.
Have fun. Don't get lost. Don't read a book. I don't know how to read.
Yeah, okay, exactly. What's up, Alexi? By the way, moderator just joined. My boy Alexi is here every week. He's the best.
He's in the Twitch chat, by the way.
Yeah, Booger Mommy says, why do you never have an easy time? 'Cause Trombone's here.
What the fuck?
No,
Hard mode.
it's half true though. But it's okay, because we still love him. Do we?
One day I won't be here. One day.
Yeah, maybe.
And
I don't know if we'll miss you, but
okay.
we'll see when the day comes. We'll see.
I just want to state, by the way, to everyone, if you look at Discord, I'm playing Elder Scrolls 6 Redfall, so fuck you.
Okay, I'm actually gonna ask you the question though that I wanted to ask you. And please don't burp again. Please don't burp again when I'm gonna ask it.
So Trombone, I need to ask you a question.
I'm kind of scared though. Every time you ask him a question, he just burps. It's like, holy fuck.
I'm getting attention finally.
It's like, oh, he's so excited to answer. He just burps out of his fucking. Alright, so. Did you play the new zombie map?
Let me just get another burp fuel in there. No, I have not played Tog Dare. Was it Tog Dare Totem?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, I want to play it, but I don't want to play it alone.
When you want to play tonight?
Depends.
I'm down
Maybe.
to play it.
Hit me up
Because
after.
I knew you were not. I thought you didn't play it, and I was like, shit. Why didn't you play it yet? Because you just didn't want to play alone. That's it.
That and also I had to deal with a lot of other stuff. I haven't had time to excuse me. Hold on a second.
Yeah, you've been busy. True.
I've had a lot of things happen within the past few weeks, and then I've had a lot of homework I had to do, and then a lot of work stuff that's just pissing me off. And then Destiny 2 came out with Shadow Keep, so I've been kind of like somewhat grinding it.
See,
So, it's just been a lot of fun.
that kind of confirms, like, you know, it's the last zombie map of all time. and people have been playing the game for 10 years, don't even care to even try the map out.
I forgot it came out, to be honest.
Exactly. That's the thing.
When did it come out again?
I don't know, like, I don't even know, 2 weeks ago maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely haven't played it then.
It's like, you know, I played it again today to capture this footage here that I'm having on the podcast. And,
I want to watch it.
You know, you saw a guy cry when he finished the map, Sonic Turtle? Yeah, I saw that. I saw that as well, yeah. But it wasn't necessarily because of the ending, because I've been watching this content creator for a long time, and we're gonna get into content creators here in a second. I know it's the title, but we're gonna get into that. It's a good transition. Thank you, Sonic. I just want to finish off here with DLC 4, and you know, it's like I replayed it today, and I've been enjoying it a lot more than when I first played it. Because I didn't have this mindset of, this is the last map. Like, my expectations were pretty low. I was just like, I need footage, what am I gonna do? Let's play Black Ops 4, you know? That's kind of how I was looking at it. And for it just being a Call of the Dead remake, it's a very fun map. It's literally Call of the Dead. You know, if you like Call of the Dead, you're gonna like this map. So yes, I like this map. But it's just the fact that it's supposed to be the ending, and that's what made me hate it at first, but now that I'm looking at it with a new light, to just be like, okay, it's just a fucking remake again, I've been enjoying it a lot more. Because I don't have, like, high expectations. But that's the thing, I think the marketing for the map is just wrong. Like, why would you market it as being like this big finale, and then it's just a remake? It doesn't make any sense. I don't see who it benefits.
I really want to go watch the last cutscene, because when they did, I watched the cutscene for the Nuketown map, and it felt like they were adding a lot. Like, there was a lot more to be desired there. Like, there was a lot more that they were going to do. I want to see what they did with this, because from what I've heard, which isn't a lot, it just kind of ends somewhat, if I'm correct.
The ending is controversial. I don't want to spoil it here, but I'm gonna say it could have been a better ending, but considering the time and budget that the developers had, I think they could not have done better with what they had in their hands. But then
I wonder if they're gonna bring it back. They probably will bring Ether back. Like, ha! We got you again.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Nor would I, but I honestly think Ether is their best story. You can't just kind of end it and then expect people not to hate you for it.
Well, I don't know, man. It's the ending. I like the ending cutscene. Like, I wish it was 3D and not just like cartoon
Comic
animated. Style. But I think it concludes a lot of storylines, and it does its job. You know, it's the ending. It's nothing like too huge, but what I really like is what happens after the cartoony cutscene. And I'm not gonna spoil it here.
Don't. I honestly, what I think I'm gonna do is I'm changing my mind here. I might wait to do that. I might wait to see it. I want to finish all the Easter eggs.
No, you should do it in game, because you actually play through that section. It's a small sweet sequence of like 30 seconds, but you play it, and it's just it gave me chills, man. I was like, holy shit, this is the end. This 10 years, and here we are. You know, we're walking towards the end, and it's
we should do it. Me, you.
It was great.
Four-man that Easter egg.
But I don't know. The Easter eggs looks pretty cool. Again, I am not gonna spoil anything, but there are a lot of callbacks to like Transit and stuff like that. And I don't mean that just as like,
oh my god, they remade Transit.
No, but like in the Easter egg, you do stuff and the map changes, and you know at some points it's like you get callbacks to Black Ops 2, and I thought that was nice considering we have the Transit crew as playable characters. But
you're gonna make me cry because I like Black Ops 2 Zombies a little bit.
But yeah, I don't know, man. We should play it together. I'd be curious to see your opinion on the map.
Reaction.
Yeah, and then we can talk about it on the podcast more in depth. But anyways, let's move
week.
away from that because Jester doesn't know shit about it. And I just wanted to touch on it because we talk about zombies every episode, and since it's the big finale, we just had to at least talk about it a little bit. But we'll talk about it more in depth next episode when Trombone will actually have played it. So
more in depth.
Exactly. Okay. So Sonic Turtle just said earlier, I already said it, but I'm gonna say it again to bring it back. I saw the guy cry when he finished the map. So, content creators, main topic, I want to get into that. We'll use this as a transition. Thank you, Sonic.
What's a content creator?
Content creator. You really want a definition? Alright. Well,
no, I want
to. You're looking at them right here.
Yeah,
where?
Pops on his
we're
podcast.
Here. There you go. Anyone who creates content on the internet. It'd be a streamer, a YouTuber, whatever. A fucking TikTok finder.
Wait. So, if I were to play music in real life, is that a content creator?
If you do it on Twitch,
on the internet. Yeah, if you make music and put it on YouTube, then you just created content.
Okay. What's the internet?
Okay. That's a complicated question.
It's a vast majority of porn. Wait, what?
You see, there's this one website that starts with P, and you put content on there.
Does it end with Ornhub?
All right.
I was watching that earlier. Some friend sent me some furry stuff.
Oh my god. All right, I did not want to know that. Anyways, so the guy was crying. Now, I want to talk about content creators. So, I'm gonna ask you, Jester, first. For you, what do you think? Like, as a you are a content creator yourself. You would consider a content creator, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the online persona type of thing.
Yeah, I guess. So let's say if you had been playing a game for 10 years and it was the end cutscene, and for some reason you start crying while watching the cutscene and you're on stream, what do you do? Like, as a content creator, what would be your reaction there? First of all, would you fake cry, or would you genuinely cry? Would you try to hide it? Would you, like, highlight it? Like, what would be your reaction on that?
I guess for different scenarios, if it did hit me and I really did cry, I would let it out, because that type of thing is, especially on Twitch, the viewers, they eat that stuff up. All the emotion and kind of real life type of thing, they're all over it.
Yeah.
But I probably wouldn't, because I don't really get sentimental over, like, all this type of thing. So if I'm playing a game, I probably wouldn't. And I'm not the type of person who I wouldn't go for that type of content where I would fake cry over something. So, probably not. But if I did, I would let it all go on and talk about it.
Yeah.
Bring it up to the viewers.
Because you see, I think I know who Sonic is talking about. I don't want to name any names, but that content creator, a lot of people think he overreacts a lot, and it's kind of hard to tell if he's genuine or not.
See,
so
that's another thing, though.
Yeah.
If that's what they get for their content, that's what their viewers like. They watch him for that exact thing. So overreacting, that's what he has to keep doing every show to keep his audience, because that's what they're there to see.
But then it's like, so, did he actually fake cry? And if he did, does it really matter? Because, like you said, that's what people want. When people watch this specific person, they know he's gonna overreact to this shit, so they want to see him cry. But then he's like, do you think he faked it, or do you think he was just like, actually genuine, but...
Not sure who it is we're actually talking about, but even if it is a fake cry, I think that's what their viewers want. So I think fake cry or not, even it's his stream, it's what his viewers want. So let him. Yeah.
Because you see, that's the thing. A lot of people get shit for doing stuff like that. And I don't understand it. Like, well, I mean, to some extent, I get where they're coming from, of being like, oh, you're not being honest, or whatever, But at the end of the day, if that's his way of getting views and getting money, it's such a fucked algorithm now, especially with YouTube, that it's like, if this one guy, I understand why he does it. I personally would never do that myself. I personally, like, would never fake cry over this fucking game. I mean, you know, especially not this map and this ending, but you know what I mean? But for him, it makes sense because, you know, not only, like, does he always overreact and is, like, overhyped over any teaser that's on Twitter, but then he cries at the ending, and it's like you said, it's what people expect from him at this point. It would be stupid from him not to do it, because what gets him the clicks is people like Sonic here who says, "Lol, I saw this guy cry on YouTube." That gets him traction. That gets him money and views. And I mean, like I said, how do you get noticed on YouTube? Especially with Black Ops 4 being such a dead fucking game at this point. It's like, you gotta do something that other people don't do. If he's just really there reacting to the cutscene, you know. I'm sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I just said you really gotta stand out.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta do something different. And it's like, yeah, he cried on camera. It's like, I don't know if it was fake or not. Probably, to some extent. You know, I'd like to believe that he probably started crying and then he just went with it. He was like, people are gonna like that anyways, so let's just keep going, you know. But I don't think he intentionally started crying just to get views. I'd like to think that. I don't know. I don't know the guy. You know, he's just a guy on the internet. The fuck do I know?
But even still, that goes into another big topic about the content creators. They make up their own persona. So even if it is a fake cry, even if he didn't feel emotional for it, that's the whole thing about content creators. They create themselves a whole persona, like outside of their real life. It's not most of the time, it's not even exactly their own personality and who they are. They create something who they want to be, and they do that when they're on the stream.
You try to be the best you can, basically. You want to be like the better version of yourself.
Or the worst. Some people go for the worst.
Some people do, because it works for them.
It's all to the extreme.
Yeah. And people say, like, what's the key to success on like a platform like that? Well, honestly, it's fucking either you're the big good guy or you're the bad guy. It's like either you throw your controller on the ground and rage quit and break your fucking wall and get 10 million views, or you cry on camera because you like the ending so much. It's two different extremes, but it's two reactions to the same ending, you know what I mean? But it's two complete different content. And like, which is better? I don't know. Does it matter? Like, oh, did you really think he was raging that much? Did you really think he would break the wall and being genuine? I mean, okay, I'm not gonna break your bubble here, but every fucking raging video you've ever seen on YouTube is probably fake. Like, who the fuck actually does that? Like, do you know someone who actually, like, destroyed their monitor because they raged at the ending of a game?
Wait, Psycho Kid isn't real? Oh.
No, it's not real.
Damn, that sucks. I wonder what all that BTS stuff meant.
Booger Mommy says huggy. But it's okay though.
I do know people who destroyed their gaming stuff not on stream though, so it was full on rage without content.
Yeah, but that's the thing. When you have the lights like put on you and you're like supposed to do something entertaining, you're like, hey, I could break my controller. Doesn't matter, I can buy another one with the Twitch money anyways. So he's just there. Let me fucking break that, get some more views, get some more money. Like, it makes sense. Now, that's the thing. Some people critique that and they're like, well, he's not being honest. It's not genuine reactions. And I do understand that because me personally, what I like in people I watch for content they create, right? I like stuff that's honest. I like people who actually like say shit that, you know, I like to be realistic and grounded. I don't like the fake Fortnite fucking scammers, you know what I mean? So for people to critique that, I totally understand it, but at the same time it's like, just let the guy do his thing. Like, if that's how he manages to eat every week, like, why judge? Who gives a fuck? He creates good content and people like it, so, like, why do you even care? It's like Psycho Kid that Trombone brought up. Like, you know, the reason he started...
BTS videos.
Yeah. See, exactly. So, we have En Direct du Nord that just joined, and he says, if we made money out of, like, 300 broken TVs and PC. But see, that's the thing. The Psycho Kid, that's what he did. He had his old Xbox 360 that didn't work anymore, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna throw that out. Might as well use it for a video. And then he just made a video of him, like his dad fucking destroying the Xbox. And he actually reused that Xbox, like, in 5 different videos. of it just breaking in different ways.
Just duct tape back together.
Yeah, exactly. You just put it back together, and then you make it seem like it's a different one, and then when it's actually fucking destroyed, you get another one. But you know what I mean? This guy, like, out of that, like, $200 Xbox, he probably made, like, fucking $20,000 out of it. You know? It's like, and then people are like, well, he used the same Xbox 5 times, so he's not being honest, it's all fake. Who gives a fuck if it's fake? It's entertaining. People like seeing his dad breaking shit. Why does it matter? You know?
And the best part is, it takes place in good old New Jersey.
Right. But I don't know, are you familiar with Psycho Kid Jester at all?
No, haven't heard of him.
Okay, so basically it's a YouTuber known by the name of McJuggernuggets. He made a few videos that gone viral of him, like, it's basically a sketch, you know? Where he's, you know, he's like the nerd kid, and then his dad is breaking all this gaming shit because he's doesn't have a job or whatever, you know? You know, typical fucking family problems.
Oh, see, I think I did see him. You see the one where the games were all scattered in the lawn, his dad ran them over with a big lawn.
Yeah, that's his most viral one, yeah.
That's a great one, too.
So that's him. Yeah.
The behind the scenes for that video, I also like after the series ended.
I'm glad he did behind the scenes. It's really interesting.
It was so cool. It was really cool. I enjoyed it a lot.
Now the thing is, oh, okay. Well, yeah. Thanks for passing by, Zegzna. I appreciate it. I will see you next time. I'm just gonna say bye to him. En Direct du Nord. Go for it, Trumbull. You can do it.
Oh no, I was gonna compare to how I would pronounce it.
Yeah, just pronounce it.
It's En Direct du Nord.
Yes, totally. Perfect. See, he says perfect.
How do you say it again, Lollipop?
Better than Lollipop, yeah. No, you got it.
No, how do you say it?
No, you got it. It's fine.
And when you know?
Exactly. Anyways. Yeah, McJuggernuggets. So, after the video's gone viral, he decided to make it an actual series where he was like, okay, instead of just, like, making little sketches every couple weeks and have his dad break some shit, he started to do, like, vlogs, right? And that's when it gets a bit controversial, because he was now doing daily uploads of him basically faking a character and having his dad destroy his shit all the time, and basically creating, you know, a TV show. But the thing is, it was being portrayed as reality, and you could argue that he's been lying to his fans for 3 years straight, uploading daily content and just straight out just lying, right? But the way he explains it, because he did reveal that it was all fake at the end. He did like a big finale, and the big reveal at the end where he was like, you know, there, we did it, you know, and then everyone hugs, you know, even characters who are dead. But you know what I mean? So it's like, it's a TV show, but it's just a different format. Now, you know, I do understand where people come from when they say, it was fake the whole time. I feel like I've been lied to for 2 years, you know, I've been following this guy, I've been supporting him, I gave him money, and it was all fake, you know? I understand the frustration, but at the same time, nobody would have been invested in the story that much if people knew it was fake from the beginning. Because the interesting part is like, oh shit, this is real, this could be happening. And the amount of videos it brought up of like people being like, Psycho series is fake, confirmed, and like all these theories and conspiracies and people just fucking, you know, talking about it. It created so much content and people enjoyed it. So it's like, does it really matter if it was fake? Like, I know you're not that familiar with it, but based on what I just told you, do you agree with him lying like that for 2 years? Or would you say that it was beneficial to his series and to the viewers at the end of the day?
Who's answering this question? Me?
Both of you, I don't care. Just go for it. Chat, you can also answer.
Honestly, faking the character was very beneficial. Like, being able to just fake it and not give it away until he was done, I thought was super beneficial for the series. It got him more attention.
For sure. Because everyone was trying to figure out if it was real or fake. You know, what I think is interesting is that even at VidCon and stuff like that, he would play in character with everyone he meets to make sure that nobody would be like, oh, it's fake. He's not like that in real life. Like, he would purposely be an asshole to people so that so that people wouldn't figure out it was fake, you know?
He knew how to keep it. He also influenced other people like Angry Grandpa, and Angry Grandpa will be missed because he did pass away.
Yeah.
But like, Angry Grandpa was, I believe, if I'm correct, influenced by the Psycho Kid series as well, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I never watched a lot of it, but still.
Me neither. I don't know much about it.
Him faking it always and like not breaking character, one, that's really freaking cool. I really did enjoy that.
You have to give him props, dude. Like,
oh yeah,
keeping that and nobody is able to 100% confirm it's fake until like he actually reveals it for like 2 years plus. I mean, you got to give the guy props. Like, even if you hate him, I don't care. You need to admit that this is fucking impressive.
And he played it really smart, because if he ever made mistakes, like there was one in one of his videos, he made a mistake because his for starting when starting
there's
the
a
video,
lot of mistakes. Yeah,
but for starting the video, his word is go, and in the beginning of one of his things,
I remember
he said go.
I remember seeing that he says go, and he forgot to edit it out, and everyone was like, "What?"
And the thing is, he didn't want to edit it out because he think if he did that, he said it was,
then it would be confirmed fake.
Yeah, and then there's one where he did a Q&A with his dad, and he thought the camera was a little bit higher than it actually was.
Yeah.
So you can see him kicking his dad because he's trying to get his dad to react to something.
Yeah, he wanted his dad to start freaking out, so he hit his leg as a signal. Yeah. But he didn't realize this camera could catch that, and then people were just like, wait, what the fuck? Why did he hit his leg right before he started raging? So it's like small mistakes like that, but nobody could confirm 100% because it was subtle. It was like, actually, this, you know...
This reminds me, I think my favorite video of the entire series was when he streamed Minecraft and did it live.
Oh, yeah.
Because that had to have been a very frustrating, like a very like, I can't mess up video, but it turned out so good, and it was so.
It worked out so good for him, because that was like it was it could have just ruined the whole thing. He's doing it live.
Yeah,
it's easy to fake something with editing, but doing it live, it's really hard to fucking fake it live, and it has to be realistic and everything, you know.
Oh yeah. And like him editing out like stuff in the videos, like the editing had to be almost perfect to where it doesn't look like there was a cut.
Yeah, it looked like a one-shot video thing. Well, a lot of it is one-shot. I don't know if you watched the whole behind the scenes, but they would restart the videos a lot to make it have this one-shot feel. And it's at the end of the day, it was a fucking TV show, okay? Like, I was watching it for a long time back in high school. I stopped watching after a while. I think it just got kind of filler and repetitive. But
I didn't want to make sure. I wanted to make sure it wasn't actually real, so I never watched it.
Oh, I know. I knew it was fake. I mean, at first, in the beginning, I mean, yeah, sure, I believed it. I was like, whatever. I had just discovered this guy, and then he got kicked out of his house. I was like, that could happen. But like 8 months later, when your dad breaks one gaming thing, and it's always a different one to have a catchy title, and you know, it's like, you can only break so many shit before it becomes unrealistic. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah, it's like, oh, he broke a Wii, he broke a Wii U, he broke an Xbox One, and Xbox 360. Like, why are these things so specific? His dad doesn't even know what gaming is. Like, why is he choosing these different consoles every week? You know what I'm saying? Like, it was obviously fake after, like, a month or two. You could tell, you know. But some people believed it, and when he actually revealed that it was fake, a lot of people felt betrayed by that. But yeah, I would still like to hear your opinion on that, Jester, though.
Yeah, so what was the question you originally asked before?
So, like, do you agree with him lying to his audience like that to make the
Oh, yeah.
show better, or do you think he should have been honest instead?
So the whole point of the name itself, content creator, is right in its name. They're being paid to go out of their way to create the content. You can't be like a lot of times people lives themselves aren't that entertaining. What he did, he entertained a lot of people for a long time. You said 2 years he was on.
Yeah, something like that. About like
So
almost 3 years, I believe.
yeah, so that's that long that he gave entertainment to people by lying and creating the stuff, but people enjoyed it. So a lot of times as like entertainers and creators, you need to go out of your way and script things. You need to make them fake to entertain people. So I think he was in the right the whole time.
Yeah. See, that's how I feel about it. Because it's like, if it would have been fake and everyone knew about it, then it would just have been another TV show on Netflix.
Yep.
You know? And that's the thing. It's such a different format, and it's so unique. That's why he got successful. Because he managed to create a TV show, basically a reality show, that people actually believed was real. You know?
Yeah, they took it to very big extremes too, especially with when they had to go on TV together.
Yeah.
Because I forget why they went on TV, to be honest, but they went on TV together for something.
They
and
were being interviewed or something, yeah.
And they discussed the entire thing. It's like, you can't break character. And mind you, you're on live TV with a lot of people that probably know what your thing is.
Well,
Yeah,
you see,
no edits.
I think his character, because, you know, we talk about his character, not breaking character and all that. I feel like every content creator, to some extent, has a character when they're on TV or on camera. Like, people always act differently.
I act like myself.
So for him to be like, yes, he is his story character, but I think it was easy for him to just transition from being himself and this character when the camera were on, because that's what every content creators do anyway. It's just that he purposely made it a hateable character, you know, for the series. Whereas usually people try to be the best they can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So for him not to break character is like, yeah, of course it's impressive for that long, especially when you're faking it. But at the same time, I do understand how easy it could be to do it, because, you know, that's what content creators do.
If you tried to fake Snow and Lollipop, I'd hate you for you.
Oh yeah, no, I fake everything, dude. Like,
What you do?
Yeah, when I play Fortnite on stream, like I'm faking it.
Do you fake like, hating me?
Oh, totally. No, I fake hating you. Yeah, totally. Yeah.
Oh, so you actually fake like me too?
Yeah, no, definitely. No, yeah.
Wait, am I fake?
You're fake.
But my existence.
Is Jester fake? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is Jester even his real name? Ooh, that's.
I think we might be onto something.
Oh shit! Who's that Jester guy?
You know, he has some letters at the end of his name. I don't know what they are.
He's actually Jezer. He just has a T.
Yeah, the Z just transformed into a T.
There you
and then
go.
the extra letters, they're just baggage add-on.
But why do you sound Americano?
DLC.
Why do you sound American?
American. A?
Are you American or Canadian, sir?
Hey, buddy.
That doesn't help. That's not helping me. I'm sorry.
He's American.
I'm American.
That was the worst Canadian impression I've ever heard.
Here, let me do the worst Quebecian. Let me do the worst.
Your mommy says, "Lollipop, if you're faking it, you're the most genuine sounding fake ever." What would I even be faking though? That's the thing. I don't understand.
Hold on, let me fake Lollipop's entire existence. Fuck you, boner.
Because, like, I understand, like, what I'm saying is, like, people who fake it on YouTube and, like, overreact or whatever, like, I don't overreact on my stream. I mean, hey, I stream, like, 8 hours a day. If you think I'm faking it for that long, I mean, you fucking...
It gets exhausting.
It's basically impossible without fucking, like, having a burnout.
Maybe a few coffees a day, but, you know.
Yeah, well, no.
Yeah, you're a super squeaky Lollipop.
Yeah, I'm a squeaky bubbly dude. That's right, Boo Boo Mommy, definitely.
You talk like this all the time, just off stream.
No, I fake my voice. I don't. That's not my real voice.
What's your real voice? I gotta think about that one for a second.
Shit, I don't know. Maybe you have a
Well,
British accent. You don't know. I'm not French Canadian.
Well, shit.
But shit. Booger Mommy is faking the fact that Lollipop is faking. Fakingception. That's right, Alexi. That's right. Exactly.
If Booger Mommy is faking the fact that Lollipop is faking, maybe you're faking the fakeception that's happening currently. Therefore, I'm faking the fake section. There we go.
Fake section.
And then Jester is here faking the fakeception that I'm faking, that you're faking, that Booger Mom is faking the fact that Lollipop is faking, and then Lollipop is just sitting here like, what the fuck? I have to edit this out later.
We just came around in a big circle.
Jeez, I don't even know where the hell we were.
I don't know. You were saying we were talking about Psycho Kid, and that's about it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think we're done with that. I mean, it is what it is. I think it got him, it entertained people. I think if he would have not faked it, he would not have been as successful as he was. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you look at all the top Twitch streamers and probably even the YouTubers as well, you can tell all of them, they have their persona they created. They're all fake. They all kind of, when you see them in person, they're completely different than who they are on stream. And stream, they all come off as all these different types of the way they build up themselves to be. So all online to be successful, you got to build yourself who you want to be.
You have to be, you need to be someone that people want to see,
What if I just want to be me?
Yeah, you won't do good.
Yeah, exactly, Trombone. That's why we need to get you the fuck out of here.
we need to find a persona for Trombone. Hi, I like Boner.
Oh my god.
I said that really fucking loud. Whoops.
But there are the exceptions, right? There are these people who are just like that don't create a character and still manage to make it somehow. But I mean, to some extent, of course, everyone, like I said, everyone wants to look good on stream or on video. That's just how it is. Like, that's just common sense, I wouldn't call that faking it. It's just fucking being like, it's like being in public, If you go in public, you're gonna make sure that you're fucking dressed up, right? It's kind of the same thing. If you're gonna stream with a fucking webcam, you better have a shirt on. You know what I mean?
I don't know where the fuck you guys get this from. I just wear shorts and a t-shirt and hope I look good.
No, but I think you understand my point, though. It's like
I don't.
Yeah, you don't understand anything, Trombone.
I wasn't kidding. I literally throw on clothing and go outside and hope I look good.
Yeah, no, but my point is, you wouldn't fucking stream with a webcam naked, would you? At least not on Twitch.
Yeah, I would.
I said not on Twitch. You can do whatever you want on these other websites. I don't care.
You can do it on Twitch, but it'll be one day and done.
Oh my
hey, that's fine with me. 12 hours of just really, really fat naked guy with a trombone.
Hey, they did it once before.
It can be done again, but better.
Oh my god.
I was naked once in my life. I took a shit naked. Oh wait, that was a couple hours ago.
That was the one time though.
I can stream myself taking a shit. It's okay.
Oh my god. Well, how did we get here?
It's content. You want to see me eat a bowl of cereal naked?
See, Booger Mommy says, I'm watching you in the bath, so I'm naked. See? We're all naked. I mean, and we don't have webcam on right now.
I wanted
you
to
don't
say
know.
so.
We might all be naked. This is the naked podcast now.
Actually, Lollipop's right next to me.
Everybody drop your pants.
I can't. My
down.
back hurts too much.
They're already down. My boy was ready.
Are they down for me?
He was like, oh, the Lollipodcast? Dude, I don't need pants for this shit.
I know what goes on here.
Exactly. He knows what's up. He's used to it on this podcast.
Wait,
I mean, you have the webcam, but you only see his up body, so...
You don't see what goes on down below.
Exactly. You don't know what's going on.
Do you have 4 hands or 2?
What?
Me? I got that third hand.
Oh,
no,
3.
No.
3 hands.
The middle hand doesn't count. I'm talking about the 2, like, do you have 2 left hands and 2 right hands?
Oh, that's the interesting question. It's like, would you rather have 2 left hands or 2 right hands?
How about just cut off one of them?
What?
So you only want 1 hand?
No, I would rather have 1 right hand and 1 left hand.
Why? Why wouldn't you have 2 right hands?
Because then I can't hold a controller properly.
How can you hold a controller properly with 1 hand?
You can go get one of those disabled controllers.
Couldn't
You
do
can
that
also
with
do that with
hands?
2 hands.
But I mean, like, I'd rather not have 2 right hands because you're gonna be 2 right hands.
But you'd be 2 superior hands unless you're left-handed.
No,
Right.
I'm right-handed. I can bitch slap you twice, but I mean, it's no fun if I do it with 1 hand. I'd rather do a little left and then a righty twice. I'd rather do a right and then a fake left. Backhand you on the way back.
Jeez. Okay. What about you, Jester?
The question was 2 rights or 2 lefts?
Yeah.
Or 2 middles.
There's no middle.
You know what? The middle would be 1 left, 1 right. So loophole.
Oh, you can't do that. It's cheating.
No, you
If I
already have 2 of those. Doesn't mean you can have another set.
If I had to pick, I would definitely go 2 right. 2 superior hands.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Why wouldn't you go 2 left?
2 left, because then I'd have 2 inferior hands. I'd be
Well,
dropping
think about
everything. And
Think
then be
about
able to hold anything.
He's trying to
Think
hold a
about
fucking glass of water and just like shaking.
You can if
Spill
you
all
ever
over me
get
every
up
time.
if you ever have a kid and you have to drop him off at school, just grab him with your left hand. You'll drop him off. That's for sure. That's a bad joke, but
I'll
okay.
drop them off,
Keep
all
going.
right.
Right.
Hold him with your left hands outside while you're driving the car with your window open, and you suddenly, oh, I dropped you. Have fun at school, kid.
Oh my god.
I have stitches in my head because I got dropped off of bed because my brother kicked me off of bed. It happened when I was 3. It's also why
Cool.
I'm half stupid.
Yeah, that's probably why. That explains a lot, actually, Trombone. Thank you for sharing that. It makes a lot of sense.
Yes.
Oh my god, okay. So Jester, what kind of content creators do you watch?
I watch a lot of just
Boner
chatting,
anime.
a lot of boner anime. Yeah.
Boner anime? What?
Oh yeah, I'm there all the time.
Is that Sonic X or something?
No, it's not an anime. First off, secondly,
Hey,
Fuck
no, we cleared that up on the last
no,
episode.
we made sure we said it was not an anime.
It is definitely an anime.
No, we said it wasn't an anime. It was a cartoon show. Jester can agree with me on this one.
Alright,
The
so
only thing he can agree with
if
me.
you don't know Jester, like, I think Jester asked Trombone if he watched anime, and he said, "Yeah, I watched Sonic X."
No, I said I don't know. I said no, but if you consider Sonic X an anime, then sure.
Which it
I
is
guess.
not.
It's not. So therefore, Sonic X is not an anime.
So
then.
no, you've
I
never
gotta
watched anime, but it was funny as
Made up.
fuck because he was so serious about it.
I mean, I don't like anime. I've never liked anime. I've never had any appeal to it.
Hmm.
And then I have a friend like my friend Kyle. Even he watches a lot of anime, and it's like,
Yeah, Kyle is literally called Booty Boy. Of course he watches
oh yeah,
anime.
he watches. He watched. I think he watched One Punch Man. I had to figure that out though. But he watched a lot of anime. He's like, Nick, you should watch this anime. I'm like, think about it.
Think
I'm
about
gonna
it.
go over his house one day, and then we're just gonna be watching anime together. We might fucking
Watching
what?
Sonic.
No. Maybe.
So you watch a lot of just talking, or just
So-
chatting. Yeah.
I definitely watch a lot of the people who fake their identity and persona to make content. I watch a lot of them. So I see a lot of people, a lot of podcasts. The one I'm usually on reoccurring too, personality type show. They bring people on and they ask you all these questions. They go through each round and you're competing with a few people. And I watch a lot of stuff like that. So I'll throw questions off and whoever has the best answer wins. And then they vote someone off in the end. I watch a bunch of things similar to that, talk shows, panels, and all.
Mhm.
Sounds like fun, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty
It
cool.
actually is a lot of fun.
We should do an impromptu one so we can kick me off.
See, I don't watch a lot of stuff like that on Twitch. I listen to a lot of podcasts on YouTube. I recently just started watching Joe Rogan, actually, which I think Cryptid's the one who suggested it to me back on last episode. But yeah, I think it's interesting. But yeah, like on Twitch, it's a different dynamic for sure. I don't know exactly how to explain it. Well, of course it's live. There's a difference, but it's like I I don't know. It's like I wouldn't watch a guy talking in his room for 1 hour on YouTube, but yet I could do that on Twitch. Because it's like you're having an actual like conversation. It's like on YouTube, it's like a one-way road where the guy's like just, you know, he's traveling on that specific one way. But then on Twitch, it's like there's two roads and there's two ways that go together. Does that make any sense? I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say.
Derailed.
What I heard was
Yeah. Well, shut the fuck up. Let me explain. So, what I'm trying to say is that the viewer creates half the content, basically, and the streamer. It's like they're working together to create the content. Is what I'm trying to say. So instead of being a one way, instead of being a one way like YouTube, where the guy creates a video, we watch the video. It's like on YouTube, it's two way because the viewer creates part of that content as well.
Okay.
Now I see exactly what you mean. They're talking and they're adding into the show. What you say, they're saying on their stream, and you can change what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're talking about.
Yeah.
You control it.
It's just like radio shows on the car in the car.
I guess.
Yeah, we're the calling people. That's actually a good metaphor for it.
Actually, yeah.
Thank you. I mean, you're welcome. I know how to do this shit because my mom only listens to one radio when we're driving.
I haven't listened to the radio in a long fucking time, dude.
Every time I turn my car on, it's the first thing that comes up, and I'm like, okay. And then I wait for my phone to connect, and I'm like, okay. And then I connect my Bluetooth to my phone.
Yeah, you're just Spotify podcast. Go.
Nope. I don't use Spotify. I buy my music because I'm not cheap.
I said podcast. That's not a music.
No, but Spotify is, a thingy. I don't use Spotify.
Yeah, we already talked about this. Let's not go over it again.
So, wait, we're on Spotify?
Oh my god. Jester, did you know we were on Spotify?
I didn't know.
See, Trombone, you suck.
Are we on YouTube?
No, we're not on YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're lying.
Are we on Twitch?
I don't know. Are we? Let me ask my chat. Chat, are we on Twitch?
Is this Mixer?
The Twitch viewers are confused.
Twitch viewers leave. Oops. Oh,
is this Cam Girls?
This isn't Pornhub. What am I doing here? What is this?
Cam Girls.
Oh my god.
All right, back to topic.
So Booga Mommy says, on Instagram, I watch people who do recipes and cook food, and that actually brings up a question for you guys. Do you watch any kind of content like that? Of like, well, not necessarily food, but like anything that like helps you out, whether it be like, I don't know, repairing a door or a car or whatever. Like, are you one of those people who like basically teach yourself with these videos?
I got this. Don't worry. Let me answer first this time. You've already answered.
You always answer first. What do you mean this time?
This is my turn to answer.
No, you know what, Jester? You go first.
Jester, no. You know what? You're gonna have to cut this out because I'm gonna just fucking answer it. You're gonna have to cut it and put it somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna just edit it so that he's first.
All right. So start editing now. So basically, I like to watch computer stuff and have like computer hardware. That's how I learned to build my computer when I was building my computer.
Okay, that's it. That's your answer.
That's my answer. I don't remember what the question was.
Jeez, that was shorter than you fucking saying you wanted to say that.
I don't remember what the question was. I lost it.
Okay. I don't need to edit anything. What the fuck? All right, go for it, Jester.
So yeah, I pretty much self-help and all that stuff, the tutorials, pretty much everything I do outside of Twitch and that. I'm an engineer for my job in real life, and half the things that I really like, engineers, you kind of make things up on the spot. You don't really know everything. I Google more than half the things I do at work, and that's how I get a lot of things done.
Really?
So, yeah.
You Google? Oh, that's interesting.
I'm reporting you to your company because you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
And I get it all done successfully, so they never complain. I pretty much do what they could do if they weren't. They just go on Google and look up a YouTube video. That's all you need to do.
Jester, you go to New Jersey often?
New Jersey?
Yes.
I'm right beside New Jersey.
God damn it, he's fucking Pennsylvania.
Oh, yeah,
Are you in the Philadelphia area?
I am.
Dude, we're like an hour away from each other.
Damn. So
Man,
wait,
you guys
you're...
should meet up and hug.
I've been in Philadelphia twice this year.
Huh. I used to
Great.
go down there every weekend.
I had to go. I went to the Philadelphia Art Museum, and then I actually went to the University of the Arts to go do something there.
See,
Yeah,
Boogie Mommy says she learned about 250 plus recipes off of just watching videos and stuff.
Damn.
Boogie
See,
Mommy,
yeah,
can you make me some meals?
that's the thing. You don't know what you don't know, and all these other people who do know, they put their knowledge on, and then you gain
Yeah.
their knowledge just by watching it.
Like, I feel like at that point, sometimes looking stuff up online is better than taking a fucking class about it.
At times.
Yeah.
Depends for what, of course, but it's like editing, for example. I took a class in editing, but just from practicing myself for a couple years and watching videos and shit, I'd say I knew at least more than half of what I learned in the class already, just from teaching myself. You know, it's depends on what you're doing, but I think you can learn a lot of shit on the internet that, like 10 years ago, you would have had to pay $500 to get a class for every week.
See, I actually, for me, I know some guys that have actually taught themselves music stuff. I've had a friend that played trombone. He's really good at trombone. Now he plays bass and such. But he would teach himself trombone and guitar and such, and I'm pretty sure he would look up videos. And there's this other really good sax player that I know. All he does is watch videos and then just kind of practices from what he learns and practices all the stuff he needs to know from the video. That's where he got a lot of his stuff from. And then he also paid expensive money to go see really expensive people to teach him. And I just, first off, I'm not paying someone $5 fucking grand for one fucking lesson. I don't care. I'll go learn it from people that I know that actually know what the fuck they're talking about. Yeah. That's why when I take my vocal lessons, I do it at the college and I do it at a different school because both the people, they know what they're talking about. Both the people have done what they've done for many years. One's almost a 60-year-old lady. She's kind of old, but it's fine. I actually really like her. She's nice. And one's a college professor that has a lot of experience. And it's like, why do I need to pay someone like $5,000 for a lesson that has done stuff when I can just go to college or this place and pay people for a lot cheaper that know what the fuck they're talking about as well?
Yeah.
It's also why I go to a 2-year college instead of a 4-year college. It's like, I'm going to learn the same shit I do at the 4-year college just for more money.
Yeah, well, yeah, true. But then again, it's a case-by-case scenario, really. Depends on what you're trying to learn.
I know a drummer guy, my jazz ensemble professor, he literally talks about, hey, yeah, I had to pay this guy a lot of money to take lessons from him, and I learned a lot of shit. It's like, yeah, but you could have also just found someone that was they probably knew their shit and probably got it for cheaper. Instead of going to this one guy and thinking, oh, I need to waste all my money on this one guy because this one guy knows what he's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
When all he really did was practice and practice and practice his ass off and hit the right materials and knew what the fuck to do. So,
yeah.
Luckily, I know what the fuck to do when I'm doing my stuff. I just have people teach me it, and then I learn from them, and then I learn from their stuff, and then I take that and I apply it to what I do to make myself better.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
It's a long answer.
I do like what Booger Mommy says here. She does use it for learning new graphics techniques because new ones are being made all the time. And I mean, that can be said for a lot of things, like editing, for example. There's always new stuff. There's always new updates, new features that gets added. The software changes every year. Like, they redesign the whole thing every time. So it's like, are you gonna take a class every time the fucking software updates itself? You know what I mean? Of course not.
Yep.
Yeah,
you learn the basic of it in a class, but then you have to keep
day.
teaching yourself and keep yourself updated, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Same in my field, where engineering field, technology grows every day. There's something new. You look at your computer, there's new components out every day. You need to learn to use them all. You can't just keep going back to class and everything. You're expected to keep up with technology. So it makes it so much easier now that you have places to go and teach you everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's really
Guys, we're
useful.
releasing the 2180 Ti this week. Remember, the 2180 Ti. It's just like the 2080 Ti, except it's another $1,000 more expensive.
Oof, you need that.
Priority
Damn.
to NVIDIA.
I need to get that right now. Holy shit.
That's right. I'm throwing shit at NVIDIA. I'm sorry, but those are some overpriced GPUs. Just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like you want to keep yourself updated with everything, and I think it's a great thing that in these days we can actually just be like, oh hey, a new thing, Google, 5 minutes, okay, I understand now. Instead of being like, oh, I'm gonna take this class, it's gonna take like 2 months every week. I'm gonna spend an hour going there, costs a lot of money, and then it's outdated 2 years later.
Yes.
I do see college at some point, if it's going to be the field you're going in, a lot of times instead of teaching you the actual knowledge, a lot of times it's teaching you how to educate, like how to expand your mindset. Be like, okay, I know how to, instead of thinking linear, I can branch out and I know how to grasp for the knowledge that I need. It's more of a teaching you how to learn what you need to learn. But then after you're done with it, it's on you to keep reaching out and looking at these videos and keeping your education going.
Honestly, that's kind of why I like music, because I don't have to actually do that. I just have to know what needs to be played, where, what sounds good, what doesn't sound good, and there's nothing new that happens ever.
It's true. Your sounds are always the same unless you push a different key in.
Yeah, you push a different key and it's like, okay, what works in this key? Okay, I'm done. Just convert everything you know from one key, and all it is if it's say I'm in the key of D. We're going to musical terms here. I'm sorry. Say I'm in the key of D. I got to go a step up. A step up from the key of D is key of A. So if something works in this D chord, if I play a D in the D chord, all I have to do is play an A in the A chord for it to sound right.
Yeah.
You have no idea what I'm talking about, but I know what I'm talking about.
Exactly.
It's got to have the same frequency coming off of it. So if you play something that sounds different frequency, it just sounds off, and that just goes to really weird sounding. That's what you're getting at.
Yes, that is exactly actually what I'm getting at. It's like, it's also really weird. Like for singing wise, hold on, I just had a fucking segue. For singing wise, it's different because I have to actually take what I know from trombone, and which is a lot. I have to take some stuff from trombone. I have to somewhat apply it to singing, but I have to get it out in a different way. And then I got to take what I got from singing and apply it to trombone, so then my trombone sounds better. That's why if you're a musician, you really want to try singing if you're playing an instrument, because you need to apply the lessons you learn from singing to your instrument, and then you can apply the lessons you learn from your instrument to singing, and therefore benefit you in both ways.
I just had a connection and just realized why your name is Trombone.
Yeah, it's not because of the boner. It's the trombone.
I play trombone.
I thought it was
he also plays the boner, but
I play trombone and I sing now. So.
Oh my god.
And I'm majoring. My major instrument is now singing, and I started singing when I was 18, and I'm 19 now. So.
so a year ago you could have said, but okay.
Oh yeah.
You made it sound like you were like 32 years old. You're like, yeah, I've been singing since I was 18, boy.
But now I'm 19.
I'm 19. It's been 6 months. What you gonna do?
Sounds more dramatic than just I've been singing for a year.
Right.
And now we know his age.
See, he's faking it.
But I honestly though, when I first started singing, I was complete ass. I was also scared as fuck. But like nowadays, it's more like I have to learn technique. I have to learn to keep it steady, and that comes through my experience as trombone. But then I also have to learn it. Going back to what we were talking about earlier, I had to learn it from the other people.
Yeah.
So my professor and my teacher, I need to know, I need to learn from them how to do this, how to keep it I need to learn my technique and get it from them and master it. It's not easy. It's hard. It sucks a little bit, but it's hard. It's hard.
It's hard. You Canadian now?
It's hard.
What about?
What a boot. What a booty. It's hard.
Oh my god. Alright, well we are at the 1 hour mark, so we're gonna go into the Q&A question. Wait, what? No, the section, that's what I want to say. Anyways, I'm gonna show you the question now. So, the question this week was, in your opinion, what makes a good content creators? which we talked a little bit about, but not specifically what makes a good one. We talked about, well, yeah, we talked a little bit about it, but let's hear what the community had to say about that. So, we have the first answer here from Alexi, who says, the fact that content creators are unique, the game that he or she plays doesn't really matter, because... Wait, that's not English. Because it has because it first has to be appreciated by the streamer itself. Jeez, that was confusing. Anyways. Also, the personality of the person. You are more attracted to see a happy streamer that reacts normally, not overreact, than a streamer that do... Oh, okay, I died.
That's kind of like, oh, okay, I died.
Oh, I'm dead again.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, this game. Oh, I'm dead.
Right. For YouTubers, they need to have good editing, and to be honest, I prefer to hear good sound instead of good video quality than, the opposite. And for Viners and TikTokers, I really don't give a fuck. I mean, I agree on that on a lot of things. I do agree that it's good to have people react to stuff when it happens. Like, what I like to do is just give my reaction, basically just fucking say out loud what I'm thinking, right? And I wouldn't necessarily call it overreacting, because I'm not gonna start freaking out and throw my shit out everywhere. Like, a good example would be my stream yesterday. I was playing Crash Bandicoot, and I was raging a little bit, but...
BUNB4 Gaming just subscribed. Thank you. Yo.
Hey, what's up, Huggy? Sorry to interrupt.
Fucked it up.
No, it's cool. Hey, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. 3 months. That's a long time. Enjoy the new badge, my boy. You should have, what is it, the orange lollipop now?
Wait.
So
Huggy.
Yeah, enjoy, Huggy, and welcome. Thank you.
Huggy, only I can interrupt Lollipop in the middle of a sentence.
No, that's the exact opposite. You can't.
But I do it all the time.
They're coming after you in your TikToker trash.
Who the fuck is talking shit about TikTokers? Oh, I'm not gonna name any names. But yeah. Nice emotes.
My favorite TikTok is when I have a boner out on the TikTok.
Oh god.
My favorite TikTok is when I don't watch TikTok because what social media?
But yeah, like Alexi says, it's nice to have a reaction, and I think it's part of being entertaining. Of fucking, fucking say your thoughts on what's happening on the screen. You know what I mean? There's a difference between overreacting and just reacting, and I totally agree with that. It's I don't personally enjoy watching people being oh my god, that was crazy, and just fucking start crying. You know what I mean?
But there's people, that's all they do. They just do reaction videos.
They do, and that's fine. And I'm not judging. I'm just saying, I don't watch that shit because it's overreacting. It's fake. And
hey
I don't
guys,
like that.
Welcome to my new video. I'm gonna go react on some other video that some guy put all their time and effort to. Oh my god, he's gonna do it! Oh my god, look at Chloe! Oh
yeah, good thing I didn't want to judge.
A reaction video within a podcast video.
I judge.
Yeah, alright, well, if I get shit, I'll just send them your username and be like, go talk to this guy, I didn't say shit.
Make sure you send them my personal ID as well.
Yeah, I'll send them your fucking address.
Send them my business card.
Don't forget the digits on the back.
My business card is I don't fucking care.
Anyways, we have the next answer here from Mommy, who's also in the chat. Hello, Booger Mommy. Here's your answer. Let's read it. So she says, what makes a good content creator? I think honesty, being genuine and true to themselves. Of course, it's okay if they keep their most personal stuff to themselves, but I don't like the whole coming up with a different personality thing. There are actors for that, and YouTube and streamers are more for the normal, everyday person. I do think they do need to show their creativity and share the processes they go through to keep the content going. It's like a way to involve their viewers that also helps them understand. And obviously, quality content. Like, it's okay if they're playing a game and it has tedious moments, but don't get boring and constantly do the exact same thing. And see, that's pretty much what I agree with 100%. But at the same time, I don't judge people who do the personality thing, because I do understand where they're coming from. And if that's their way of being successful, I'm okay with it. But that's not the kind of content I would personally watch. But, you know, yeah, I think she's right. Like, as long as you're being true to yourself, you don't... For example, you know, if a guy forces himself to play Fortnite every day because that's what gets him views, he's not being true to himself. He's always playing the same shit, and it's tedious, and he's always doing the same thing, right? That's kind of how I feel. It's like, yeah, some people do that, some people enjoy that. I don't. So yeah, I agree with Mommy on that. What do you guys think?
Pretty much your point. I agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's well said.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's nothing much else to say. That was perfect.
It sums it all up.
Yeah.
I was being very genuine, and Jester just obviously wasn't.
Oh, God. Alright. So, the last answer we got for this week is coming from none other than Lollipop's biggest fan, trademark, who says,
What the fuck that is?
Frank Sinatra?
Sinatra?
This motherfucker did not just misspell that name. Missay that name.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Pronounce it right. Pronounce it right now.
Sinatra?
There you go. What's his first name?
Frank?
Now you gotta put it all together.
Frank Sinatra. Who the fuck is that?
Oh, this motherfucker. No. He didn't. Jester, please tell me you know who Frank Sinatra is.
Everyone, well, we're American, so everyone in America knows.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, I guess you're American too, but everyone in the U.S. knows him.
Frank Sinatra was one of the most influential singers of the 20th century. And he mainly covered jazz. And I'm giving you a fucking history lesson, so sit the fuck down.
No, but let me ask you that question. Why the fuck is that an answer?
Because he created content.
Yeah, not on YouTube.
You don't need YouTube content. This is about content creators. We never specified where they created content.
Yeah, on fucking internet.
He created content for radio shows. He created content for TV and all that stuff. He created the content, the real content.
So basically, if you're not doing the exact same thing he did, you're not a real content creator in your mind?
I mean, do you have money to start a music studio called Reprise and make
I totally have money for that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, my Twitch money, like, dude, I get like $10,000 a minute.
You're a content creator. Also, I love this guy, but but Lollipop's biggest fan. I'm sorry. I'm apologizing for Lollipop for misspelling that.
Alexi
awesome name.
says technically Pornhub is a content creator platform. I mean, sure. If you look at it this way, I mean, it's fucking content. I mean, hey, you want to go into this? I'll go into that. I don't give a fuck. People content, they create shit. They content, well, not actual shit, but content. Oh my god, you know what I'm saying? They're creating stuff.
Charlie, fuck you. Fuck you.
Jeez, what a great way to greet the new viewer. Hello, gaming stories.
He's not new. I was talking to him in fucking DMs.
Okay. Anyways, I mean, I would personally consider it content, wouldn't you?
I mean, I love going on Pornhub and fucking people, so it's okay.
We don't want to know what you do on the website. I want to know if you think it's content.
Oh, so you don't want to see my my masturbation videos? Okay, gotcha. My solos.
Wait, you're creating content?
Right now, I am.
Mid podcast is just.
He's dual.
Oh my god! No, stop doing that! Oh my god!
I'm dual wielding. I'm making content here.
Look,
talk in one hand.
I'm not here to judge anybody. All right, you make the content you want to do. on the platform you choose, the website you want. I don't care. As long as it's a way for you to get, make a sustainable living, and you're okay with it, well then, what's the fucking problem then?
Funny thing, there is a video on Pornhub, and I literally went to go look at the exact title, and there is a video on Pornhub of a Halo video of someone owning a team in Halo. There is, and I was so surprised when I saw him. Like,
wait, what? Yes. Gaming, dude! It's a Twitch competitor now. What the fuck?
But it was great. I'm sitting there dying because it's just on Pornhub. It's like, I think it was like other team gets raped in Halo, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh god, that's fucking
rated M for
that. That's kind of funny, actually, but
Actually, wait, hold on. This is the ESRB we're talking about. Rated E for everyone.
Oh my god, no.
No,
it's not rated E. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you create the content you want to do. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know. What do you think, Jester?
I mean,
you want to see my nudes, Jester?
I do actually. I'm all on this.
I like this guy. He likes to see the good nudes.
Esports
I know what real
edition.
content is.
Oh god. Yeah, esports on Pornhub. There we go.
Think about it. You can if you ever go to esports competition, all you have to do is hire a bunch of porn stars to go touch the guys while they're playing CS:GO.
Oh my god! How did we get here?
Because it actually happened. In Germany.
If there's one thing I know, and I should know better than this, we should not be talking about this with Trombone. It's like the most unsafe thing I could be doing on my stream ever.
Talking about my own porn.
So let's move on before I actually get banned because of him.
Did you know?
No, shut up. Porn? Let's move on.
Skyrim porn, don't worry.
No.
And Minecraft porn.
Wait, is that a thing?
Minecraft porn's a real thing.
What the fuck? No, you're right. Actually, I remember watching a podcast where Nutch was being interviewed, and he was talking about that. And it's like, could you imagine you create this one game, Minecraft, and then like 10 years later you see this shit? You're like, what have I done?
Think about it. Rule 34 exists for a reason.
Okay, we're not going in that fucking rabbit hole. God.
We will stop there. That's where I stop.
Yeah, no, we're not going there.
But if you want to hear more about it, come see my podcast that I don't have and never will.
Yeah, check out Trombone's podcast where he talks about porn the whole time.
Come watch my chem girls. Except I'm not a girl.
Oh my god. You just draw like a face on your belly and you're like, this is Samantha.
Hi, how are you?
Oh my god.
Start moving my belly button, make it like a mouth. Kiss me. Wah, wah, wah.
Jeez. Okay. Well, that concludes the Q&A section.
What the fuck?
How did we get here? I don't even know. Podcasts are weird.
Open form, that's how.
Oh god.
Porn. It's the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah, now everyone's talking about Rule 34 in my chat. Good job. Good job, Trombone.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Oh god. Okay.
I'm such a delight to have here.
Oh no, yeah, totally. Anyways, Jester.
Yes.
On a scale of 0 to 1, how would you note your experience here?
If you don't say you like abuse, you're fucking fired.
Oh, I like the abuse. I'm gonna have to give it a 1.
That's amazing. We never had such a good score before. What?
Can I keep my job? When's the paycheck
fired.
come? Oh man.
God damn it. Wait, there's a
Back
paycheck?
to the gutter.
There's a paycheck for this?
Paycheck, yeah. You haven't been getting it? It's coming out of your bank account.
You know what I like?
Oh, fuck.
I like the fact that we had a full-fledged discussion in the topic discussion while Lollipop was talking.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Are you?
We were.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I did have my Discord open. They've been talking in there the whole time.
You know, a little bit.
I'm surprised I didn't hear your keyboard.
I mute my mic.
Oh.
That's why when you asked us about Mommy's question, we were just like, oh, yep.
Sounds good. It's exactly what you said. We weren't really paying attention.
I noticed.
I did actually agree with what you said.
I hope so.
Unlike Jester, who just went, oh, yeah, sure, whatever.
Oh my god. Oh god.
Full disclosure, we're bad people. Sorry, Mommy.
We were on good streak for a long time. We got one little. We deserved a little slack off.
Here we go.
Jack off. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I only do circle jerks.
All right, let's get the fuck out of this. Like, don't bring it back up. Oh my god.
I'll think about it.
Jeez.
You ever wonder what it's like to touch a taco?
What did I just say?
I'm talking about a taco at this point.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I'm talking about a nice meaty taco. Put some cheese in there too.
Okay, let's move away from the meaty ass tacos and fucking.
I've put mac and cheese in a taco before.
Okay, Trombone. Nobody gives a fuck if you put mac and cheese in your tacos. All right.
It was actually really good. Like, no, I'm like being completely serious though. 100%.
Help!
Mac and cheese.
Chat, get this man out of here. Get him out of here.
And beef is really
Get him
really
out.
good.
I don't want him anymore.
Also, after the podcast, I'm gonna go make some microwave mac and cheese.
Okay.
I'm being fat and hungry, and I'm in
All
pain.
right. Are you done?
How much more time do we have left?
Just enough to like say stuff that is actually interesting.
Hi, my name is Lollipop. This is the end of the podcast. Bye.
Okay, it's not the end. Anyways.
Oh, damn it. That's right. Hi, my name is Lollipop. This is the outro.
Okay. Jester.
Yes.
If you would have Trombone on your podcast, how would you deal with him?
Kind of depends which one. The debate one? I think I'd let him off the leash and let him go with all the other people there and just sit back and kind of watch and see how it turns out.
Oh, no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that.
A mistake.
It's not going to end well.
It'd be
It
a good
depends
mistake,
on
though.
who else I have on. If I get someone really serious on the Sunday one, which the people are a little more serious for that one, that might be interesting. Serious versus Trombone.
Trombone being serious? What? You can't even stop talking about mac and cheese for 5 seconds.
I would like to talk about why microwave mac and cheese.
Dude, I can imagine him on the podcast and like just have someone be like, "What do you think about Trump?" He's like, "Well, I think he likes mac and cheese, so he's pretty cool."
He's pretty cool. His hair looks like mac and cheese. Face looks like a baby. And he's wearing a diaper.
I could see it going like that too.
Oh no, definitely.
The people won't even know how to respond.
Yeah, so basically you just shut the fuck up and let him do his thing.
Yeah, kinda.
That's what I used to do, but then I got fucking bored of that. So now I tell him to shut up.
Now you got him on a leash.
Wait, I'm on a leash? Fuck you.
Just rename Nick as mac and cheese on Discord. That is a good idea, Alexi. That is a very good idea.
I have an idea.
Well, don't do it now. Do it next episode, dumbass. So that people are like, "Oh, that's what they said in the last episode. Oh my god, this is crazy."
Or the new people like,
no one's gonna say that, but that's okay.
That's like a little Easter egg, man. But now that we've actually said it, nobody's gonna react like that because I just spoiled it.
Man, it's like no one even notices.
No, because you need to leave and come back for it to change. But don't do it because I don't want to move you back.
Hey, Charlie, I am not telling you about what you just sent me. You don't want to know. It's Rule 34.
Anyways.
Jester!
Yeah, Jester.
It is.
How would you rate your experience today at the Burger King drive-thru?
We already did that.
Give me a Frosty.
I'm sorry, we only have that in one size, and they're not called Frosties anymore.
You only have mac and cheese, sorry.
Fuck that, I'm out.
We only have cheesy tater tots.
No, but I do actually want to talk more about your podcast though, like, cause I watched it a couple times, but like I'm interested to see what would you say like are the biggest differences from here today and what you usually do.
From what I do?
Yeah.
I usually the biggest thing is gaming versus political. This was more game-based type, and what I do more. I mean, I try not to keep it all political stuff. It's more. It ends up becoming more social rights and all this. Pretty much when you turn on the news, what's going on? What's the biggest problems? And I sit back and I see it and I say, what are people the most offended about, and what can bring up the most trouble?
Right.
And that's the questions I ask.
Okay, so you like to be controversial.
Oh yeah, big time. That's pretty much the big premises of what the Sunday show's about. Yeah. Controversy.
You want people to start fucking screaming at each other and like...
For example, my big question we're going to have next time is political correctness. Is it going too far, or is it just the right amount for this time?
Well, if this isn't too much to ask, can I maybe ask for a teaser? Like, we try it, like, one question here, maybe? If that's okay?
Oh. Yeah, all right. Let's let Jester be the host for a sec. Let's see what he comes up with.
For one from my show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a preview,
and then we're gonna freak out over it.
Well, I think there was the one I brought up there for what I was telling you before. Political correctness. Do you think it's going too far, or do you think that it's the right amount for today's time and age of what's going on? For example, when you look at the news, cancel culture is a big one. They're canceling all of these shows that they think are politically incorrect.
Oh God!
Well, they can go fuck themselves because just because a show is fucking politically incorrect in your mind doesn't mean it's politically incorrect in someone else's mind. Could be just what they want to see, and just because it's a fucking political show, it's a political idea of one thing doesn't mean it has to be taken away because you feel like it's going to offend people. I can't remember. There was one show. I believe there was a show or something like that got canceled for some fucking reason. I forget. I can't think of it. But if you're going to cancel a show just because it's politically incorrect and based on your own ideals, which, by the way, you can think something is politically incorrect for yourself, but for someone else that might not apply.
Right.
Because everyone has a fucking opinion, but apparently we can't understand that.
True.
Apparently, one opinion is correct and the other opinion is wrong. And it's not true. It's called you can have your own idea on something. It's just like when I say, hey, look at Donald Trump. I actually kind of like that he's in office as compared to someone's like, oh, fuck Donald Trump. He's in office because Hillary didn't win because Hillary. And then I can argue
because Hillary. Okay.
Gotcha. Hillary's husband was a fucking liar. He lied to all the Americans about having a relationship with some girl, which, by the way, wouldn't have been a big deal if he just said, yeah, I had sex with this woman. And I said, fuck my marriage. And also...
How did we get here?
And also, it's like, Hillary had some other drama. And Hillary expected to win against Donald Trump. And it's like, you can't just expect to win. And then when she lost, she didn't have the balls to come out and say, I'm sorry, I lost.
Okay, that's like way off topic. Let me answer.
Take it away.
Would you say censorship kind of falls under the same category?
Yes, that's exactly one of the big ones.
Yeah.
Censorship.
Because, see, I hate censorship, and it affects a lot of stuff. If it's not a show being cancelled, it's a show being changed. Or even, I could go and say zombies, because we're having zombie gameplay right now. If you look at, like, in this map that you're seeing gameplay of right now, every Nazi flag, swastikas, right? They're all replaced by a different symbol because censorship. Right, and Activision doesn't want to be affiliated with that symbol, which, don't get me wrong, that's fine. I don't personally mind it that much, but I do think it's kind of silly that they have to do that. Like, Call of Duty World War II, a World War II game, had to censor the fucking symbol, which is like, well, why do you make a game about World War II if you're gonna fucking censor it like that? You know what I'm saying?
Can I say what the symbol is?
Yeah, I said it. It's a swastika.
Okay, I know if you said it. I had to, yeah.
Yeah, so they didn't censor it in the campaign, which I'm grateful for, because I feel like that would just break immersion the whole time. But even for multiplayer and stuff, like, why? Like, I understand it's an offensive symbol, but your game is based around that very fucking, like, the history of that symbol. you can't just fucking censor it like that and expect people to be fine with it. I mean, I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid. Like I said, I don't really mind it. It doesn't change anything at all in the game. At the end of the day, it is a game. But I do agree that censorship can definitely make some stories worse or destroy potential that they could have had because they're too afraid. They play it a bit too safe. They don't want to get too controversial. They're like, all right, let's not go too far into that, you know?
Yeah, what I don't like the fact is that people think they have to hide from what happened back then. They have to suppress it. And in reality, you don't have to suppress it. It's more like...
Yeah, it's like they want to ignore it.
These things.
Yeah, you should talk about it instead.
I understand, 6 million Jews died in World War II. But you can't just hide it and pretend it never happened. You can't hide the symbol.
It happens. That's
you can't hide the symbol that represents the Nazis. It's like the swastika is there for a reason. It's just... I honestly think the swastika is just as bad as what they replaced it with. It's the same goddamn thing. It's the same symbol representing the same group. But you can't just take the swastika out because some guy in the middle of nowhere gets offended over one little thing. People are going to get offended. It's just like people are going to get offended over slave movies like Roots and such. But you have to address that to make sure.
Don't watch the movie then if you're going to be offended.
It's like
if you're going to be offended by a swastika, don't buy a World War II game.
The thing is that we can't hide like what happened in the past. You have to learn from the past in order not to have it happen again in the future to the extent at which it happened, because ultimately something like this will happen again. It's just bound to happen. That's how things work. You can't just automatically make it go away. It's just like racism. It's never going to go away, sadly. But it's more like, you can't hide this. You can suppress it.
That's your opinion.
Minimize the cause of it, but stuff will happen again in a different way, and it can be in comparison to what happened in the past.
Yeah, history repeats itself, definitely. Like you can't just ignore what happened, and
you can definitely try and lessen the impact if you confront it instead of hiding it. Like, because if you hide your problems, you never achieve anything. You have to face your problems head on. So you have to. It's like if you want to hide the swastika. If you're afraid of the swastika, you shouldn't hide it. You should confront it and show people about it.
Because like Boo Mommy says, she says, I don't think the symbol should be hidden because if you hide it, it gives it power.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
There you go.
And just like they said too, so they're talking about the It poster, and they shouldn't be put up because it was scaring little kids. But yeah, isn't that the point? And there's other things like Walmart, when the video game violence was going on, Walmart pulled all their video game violence stuff, everything. They don't have anything violent related around video games anymore.
Really?
They don't have Halo in there anymore?
Wow,
they don't have any advertisements for them. They took all the posters, everything
That's
down.
the dumbest thing in the world.
Yeah, people are pushing video game violence.
It's like if GameStop took the game at a GameStop because someone said all these games are causing violence. All it is just stop. What's in the stop store?
Oh my god, I can't believe that's actually a thing. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Walmart's trying to appease to the people, or to the vast majority of the audience, and I don't think Walmart knows what it is anymore. It's a store.
But then
it's supposed to have stuff.
You have also TV shows that like they use this as a reason to be relevant. I think the best example I have here is probably 13 Reasons Why. I don't know if you guys ever watched that or heard about it.
I read the book. I don't plan on watching a TV show. It's just... No.
Well, basically the TV show, right? Like, basically what they did, because they had to extend the story of the book and make it a TV show, right? So what they did, they were like, okay, what are all the fucking, like, problems that kids have in our generation? Let's just take all these issues and all these social issues and just cram them all together in the same fucking show. And, basically, if you can think of a problem that exists in the world, it's probably in the fucking show. It's got it all, to the point where it's unrealistic and fucking silly. Like, I get it. We should be discussing these issues more, but that's not the right way to do it, because they're just making it really graphic and really, they're making people overreact. Well, they're making people react. That's it. It's like, people see this shit. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe they did that. I can't believe they showed that. But like, the reason they showed it is not to start a discussion like they're saying. It's to make people do that. It's to make people react. And then people watch the show. People make money. People talk about it. Makes them money. You know what I'm saying? They're using controversies in order to fucking make the show relevant. The show itself doesn't really add anything to the discussion. It just shows, it just gives you a visual of the problem, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I don't want to go into anything too specific. I don't want to name anything, but it's like, yeah, it doesn't add anything. It's just there, and it's just there to make people react and be like, oh my god, they actually showed that on a TV show, that's crazy. Like,
honestly, it's
just
if
to
you're
get
gonna
attention.
add something, make it have a certain value. Don't just show it because you want people to talk about it.
Well, that's the rule number one of storytelling. If you don't have a fucking story to tell, don't tell it. They don't have a story to tell. They're just there to make people react and talk about it to make money. That's how I feel about it anyways.
I have a really long open-ended story that I'm not going to finish for 9 episodes.
Right.
We're on episode 9.
I'm gonna start it next week.
If you started the first one, you could have been done right now.
Actually, I'm sorry, hold on. Once Upon a Time. Alright, I'll conclude it later.
You see, it's just like if someone was making like a war movie, right?
Yes.
And all they did was just show graphic visuals of the worst things that happened during the war. That would basically be 13 Reasons Why. It's like, oh, let's just show the bad stuff and see how people react to it. But like, what was the point of the movie? Right?
Yeah, basically. Like, the book was vastly different from 13 Reasons Why, the TV show. And I'm pretty sure they changed a shitload of stuff in 13 Reasons Why as a TV show.
Oh yeah. Season 2 and 3 are not even, like, they're not even taken from the book. They're just fucking new shows.
They're made up.
Entirely.
It's just, I'm pretty sure season 1 was the book, and then seasons 2 and 3 was just made up shit.
Yeah.
They just hit on what was big at the time.
Pretty much.
I remember kids watching it in high school, and I'm sitting there like, I just don't fucking care.
Well, I watched it. It's
shows about
like,
a book aren't really that great always.
It's not terrible. The reason I watch it because I'm interested in those issues. But the thing is the way they present it is just like, I don't understand what they're trying to do other than make people react. That's the thing. If your only purpose is to make people go like, oh my god, this is crazy, like, no, that's not what you should be doing with these kind of issues. It's not fucking, it's not like an action movie when you're like, oh my god, look at that explosion. No, it's not the same thing. Not at all. This is real life shit right there. You're going with real life issues that people actually have to deal with. And it's not because you put a little disclaimer at every beginning of every episode that, like, it changes anything. It's like, at the end of the day, should a show like that be banned because it's too controversial? No, not at all. Of course, it should have its place, and, it should be a thing. I believe it has its place on Netflix, and some people disagree, and people are like, that's way too controversial, we need to get this shit out of here. It's like, no, I don't agree with that 1 second. But I do agree that the only reason it exists and the only reason why they make the scenes so graphic is just to make people react.
No, it's basically, instead of calling it 13 Reasons Why, call it 13 Reasons Why to react.
It's more like fucking 90 Reasons Why at this
90
point.
Reasons Why you should just talk about the show because we made something very controversial.
It's like 90 Reasons Why Life Sucks. It should be the new title. Because, oh my god.
90 Reasons Why Jester is still here.
Why are you still here, Jester?
I mean, for two people who said you wouldn't touch upon politics, you don't think you're good at it? You guys nailed that. You were really good with that topic.
Wait,
oh shit, maybe we should go on your Sunday show, maybe.
So, maybe. I think you would actually kill it. You'd be pretty good.
Who killed it better, me or Lollipop?
We need the chat to vote.
They're gonna vote for me. Fuck.
They're gonna suck up on the streamer. Okay, they're a bunch of suck ups. One of these days, I'm gonna run the stream, and they're gonna be like, "Fuck you, Boner. I'm not showing up." I think we both had compelling points about compelling things.
Right, like how Trump's hair looks like mac and cheese. I think was a pretty valid point.
I'm sorry, microwave mac and cheese.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why he's my favorite president out of the 40, 50, 49.
49.
50, I know. Is he the 50th? He's the 50th, right? Because Obama was the 40. No, Obama's 48th. This is the 49th.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ. I'm voting for him for another 4 years.
See, I don't think he should be on your Sunday show.
It's okay. It's Sunday show against Boner.
I mean,
I'm allowed.
It was all wrong, everything, but
I'm sorry. No, you what? I'm sorry. Just because you have an opinion doesn't mean you can be against my opinion. Fuck your opinion. My opinion's right, bitch.
Your opinion was what? Trump is the 50th president?
No, he's the 49th president of the United States of Canada.
The United States of Canada. Okay.
What's
That's where
great
I
is
live.
I love how, and this is just to end the topic of this. I love how people talk about Trump and then they promote Trump being a baby and such, and they promote his childish behavior by acting like children back to him. It's great.
Wait, what topic are you ending? We didn't even start anything about Trump.
No.
What are you talking about?
Basically, here's the conclusion. UK, stop making Trump look like a baby. It's just promoting his childish behavior, you dum-dums. It's like if I talk bad about your queen, which I don't know your queen, so I can't talk bad about her. I hope she's a good queen, though. I think she's good.
I think I'll just edit this out because it makes no fucking sense. But anyways.
I need you to leave that in, please.
No.
That's true content.
It's gonna go on the behind the scenes.
See, Ruby Mommy says, how about we migrate to Lollipop's front yard, claim it as a country, and live under the Lollipop regime? Yeah, there you go.
How about I'm gonna invade it with my boner, and then it's the boner regime. And
nobody wants to live in your boner.
No, I mean live on my boner.
And that's your front yard?
Wait, think about it.
Damn, that's pretty...
What if I took Lollipop's front yard as my boner?
My front yard is not your boner. Not in a million years.
If I take over the
not happening.
Regime, your front yard will be boner's boner.
No.
Like, you have to go through. You have to touch my. You have to go on my boner to leave your house.
Okay, yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Your country kind of got invaded.
Oh God, we're under attack. Protect us. Get the boners out of here. Oh my God. Yeah, this show's weird.
Wait,
I don't know why people listen to this shit. I don't know why we're doing it, honestly.
Are we on Pandora?
What? See, that's what I'm saying. Why is Trombone here?
I don't know. I've been here for 9 episodes. Haven't missed a single one yet. I almost missed one last week.
Oh my God.
By the way, you missed a week.
We did miss a week.
I'm in the
It's
lead.
our first week of missing. After 2 months. Yeah, that's still pretty impressive.
It's a good record.
Yeah. We did warn people it could happen, though, in the first episode, so don't act surprised.
Jester, have you missed any?
No. I've been here for everyone.
No, I mean
your podcast.
My podcast? Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I miss mine constantly. Like, I was supposed to have one this last Saturday that happened, but I get hit with, one person said, sorry, dude, I'm going to take my baby to the urgent care, so he couldn't come on. Another person stopped replying. They're like, I'll be on. I'm hyped for it. And then when it comes to time, I'm like, hey, where you at? No reply. 2 days later, sorry, I was sick.
Yeah,
so I've had to miss many because of that.
Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Instead of him taking his baby to the urgent care, you should go to the urgent care with him taking his baby, so then he's on the podcast. And the guy that's sick, he should also go to urgent care.
Okay, you know what, Trumbo? No.
They should all be in the same room, and then they can fight in the urgent care.
The whole podcast can just be done in the urgent care.
Yeah, if you're sick and you take your baby to the urgent care, you're good.
Oh God.
Oh well, the baby just had a stuffy nose. That's why they went.
Just bring the baby on the podcast. Let him sneeze all over the mic. It's fine.
Let the baby fight.
Here we go. Go gaga, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
AK-47.
But I do feel you on that. And it's not just for podcasts. It's for any kind of project that requires you to have other people with. It's like
It's rough.
They drop out, and what are you gonna do, right?
Yell at them because we missed the first day of the first podcast.
That's why I like to have like recurring cast members that I know are actually wanting to do it every
Trombone.
week. Yeah, like you.
Who is regretting it every time he comes on the show.
True.
And says,
I
don't want to
regret
be
it
here
as
next
well,
week.
but that's besides the point.
I don't want to be here next week.
At least you're consistent and you're here.
I'm consistently talking about porn.
Not wrong.
I just need to get myself my own trombone now. Someone who will not.
Oh, trust me, you don't want your own trombone. Oh god. But yeah, I understand that. It's not easy. But then it's like, because especially for your show, because it's a debate, like you need guests, you need people to argument each other. You can't just be like 2 or 3 people. You need to have a bunch of people. It's even harder to like make it happen every time. Like technically I could do this with 2-person. It would be kind of boring. So far we've always had a minimum of 3, which is my goal every week. Because I think 2-person's discussions, I mean they can be interesting, but know what you're talking about, gaming and stuff. Like, you know.
You can have a one-on-one with me, and that would be a big mistake.
Exactly. I would never do that.
One day you will. You're gonna be like boner.
No, I'm not. I would not do that. No, it wouldn't be a good episode at all.
No, it would be a great episode.
No, it wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. If Jester wasn't here to keep me sane tonight. Oh god.
I mean, well, no, Jester is keeping everyone sane. I like Jester on the podcast. I'm not gonna lie.
See, I'm a good guest.
Now get the fuck out.
Well, he knows how to do podcasts.
You got it.
You know.
You get the fuck out.
Trombone, you don't know. So
I just know how to be here and talk about something when the time comes, and then ruin it.
No, when the time doesn't come. That's the thing. We're like, oh, let's talk about this thing. Hey, Trump has mac and cheese hair.
Hey, let's talk about gaming. Hey, look, a butterfly.
Oh god.
Hey, look, I killed the butterfly.
Oh man. Anyways,
let's talk about the world and everything in it. Hey, look.
Yeah, we get it.
Nothing.
Anyways, that's about it. That's the end. We've been here for.
I have so much more to talk about. You cannot just end on me like that.
Just mute him and let him talk.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Okay. What do you have to talk about, Trombone? Go for it. No, I mean, you cut my. No, you cut me off. You better have something good to talk about. Go for it.
Alright, so I should go ahead and keep talking. All right, so by the way, guys, you should play some Destiny 2 if you can. Also,
all right, you're not cutting me off to talk about Destiny 2.
No, I'm not talking about.
Fuck that shit. No, get out of here, Trombone.
If you guys haven't seen, I'm gonna call this out because fuck you. Hashtag guest request is now in the server, and I tried being a guest.
Oh, hey, he's saying. Wait, you're saying something useful.
Yeah, I am. Hey guys,
you're being a co-host for once. After 9 episodes, he realizes, oh shit, maybe I should help Lollipop a little bit sometimes.
Hey guys, so in the podcast channel for the Discord, there is a section called hashtag quest requests. Yeah, that's what I have to say. Anyway. So basically, you can request to be a guest on the show. Obviously, I'm going to request every day of the week because I am a fucking guest and I want to be a fucking guest, not a goddamn co-host. But, you know, definitely request to be a guest so we have more people on coming up on the show. I'm actually being a co-host for once in my life. You're welcome, by the way. Fuck you.
No, thank you. That was actually good. I was just about to talk about that.
Yep,
even Bugumami's surprised. She's like, wow, he's being useful. What the fuck? How does that work? I don't know.
Yes.
But yeah, thanks for that. So yeah, like you said, join the Discord. Let us know if you want to be on the show. I think Charlie said earlier he wanted to be on in the chat.
He did. He DM'd me, and he also joined the server.
Well, there you go. Make your request. We'll get you on. And if you want to come back again, Mommy, same thing. If you guys want to come and swing by again, like you did, let us know.
Wait, but Mommy, Discord. If you come back this time, I'll be able to hear the entire conversation and not just there's a track.
Yeah, dude, that was terrible. The lag. Yeah.
Yes, I have recording. If everyone,
you're always available. Well, if you want to be on, just put it on the Discord.
like yell at us, yell at Lollipop. Don't yell at me because I'm
Yeah,
co-host
just
and I
at
have
me
to
or
go.
something. Just at me like 50 times in different channels, like Trombone.
One day you should just have a podcast that's all guests and one Lollipop.
Yeah, why not?
And I'm not gonna be there because
We'll have like 10 people.
Are you gonna make me a guest?
10 people just talking about mac and cheese. Go.
And porn.
And
And Trombone will be there for
of
that
course
one?
it's gonna get. No, Trombone's not gonna be here.
I'm not gonna be there secretly. He's actually someone else.
He's actually there. Just nobody knows because everyone's fucking talking at the same
I'm just gonna be
time.
as quiet as possible. And when everyone starts
That would
talking,
be
say the-
that would be such a fuck fest. Though. Like, could you imagine have like 20 people in a podcast?
Oh,
And you're just like, all right, here's the topic, go. You just record for 2 hours.
yeah. And at the very end, penis. That's how that ends.
Yeah, and that's the end. There you go. Talking about ending, we should probably end this. It's been
No, it's okay.
been going on.
We should let it go a little bit longer because Jester is our guest.
Whatever. All right.
Do you have anything else to extend the ending? Please.
Do you have any more useless garbage you want to share with us, Jester? Is that what
Like,
he's saying?
do you want to brag about Lazy Gaming Central not being number one and you being number one and having a competition with him because he's not number one and won't play Destiny 2 because it's the only way he's not number one?
True.
Yeah, you have to clip that, send it to him, say
If
suck
he
it.
doesn't play Destiny 2,
Suck it.
then he can't be number one. Therefore, Boner says suck it and suck on me.
Well, you
true.
heard it here first. Come on, Lazy. You gotta get on that Destiny grind.
Yeah,
Also,
gotta
you
get
have
the
to do
max
Dead
power,
Rising and Crash.
and you have to do all the raids in Destiny, and then you have to do all the other stuff, and then you gotta
Okay. Jester, you want to finish this?
Wait, for which part?
Get us out of here.
Oh, wrap
No,
it
I
up?
got this.
Yeah,
I
wrap
got
it
this.
up. You got this.
Hi, my name is Lollipop. That would Nick.
No,
that would
I
Nick,
asked Jester. Shut the fuck up, dude. Really? Jesus.
I kind of like the lollipop voice, though.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right.
Oh no, my headset! It fell off my head. Oh god.
Yeah, that's all you fucking deserve. That's like the worst impression of me I've ever heard in my life. I'm sure Jester
It's
can
like
do a
the
better
worst-
impression of me.
Hi, my name is Lollipop. Goodbye.
That's even worse.
Alright,
How
fine.
do-
Hi, my name is Lollipop. French words. English sometimes. Nick, you suck. Nick, shut the fuck up. Nick,
Now it sounds
Boner,
just
shut
like-
up. Boner, shut the fuck up. Boner,
That's actually
talking about
accurate.
porn.
That,
Shut
yeah,
the
that's
fuck
actually
up.
accurate.
Boner. Why am I friends with you? Why are you co-host, Boner? Boner, fucking answer me. Boner, we have to restart the recording because of you. Boner, let's come on. Boner.
I'm pretty sure I've heard every single one of them multiple times this podcast.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, what else am I gonna fucking do?
I had to give him.
I
the
have
full
to deal with
treatment.
this kid every fucking episode.
I had to get him the full treatment.
Oh my god. The trombone experience.
If you're a guest and you've never been on, you need the trombone experience.
Yeah, that's a
Like
great
no
way
other
to make
trombone
people
experience.
want to come on the show. They're like, hey, you want to deal with this annoying kid for an hour and a half? Come on in. Oh god.
I want to piss on stream again one day. It needs to be remastered.
You've already remastered it twice.
No, it needs to be like super remastered and it has to be recorded and clipped.
A
and then-
reboot.
Because Jezer talked to him last week by shitting on stream.
I just need to do the podcast in the bathroom.
Oh, he did shit on stream though, but he had to go. But
He left. Like you have to actually shit while you're talking.
exactly. You have to be
And
there
I
and
would-
experience all the sounds.
And mind you, when I pissed on stream, that was in the middle of a Halo 2 speedrun.
God.
That is great.
Okay. Let's get out of here now.
Are we done?
Yeah, we're done.
We're done.
So-
Are we on Spotify?
Stop talking for 5 seconds and you'll know.
Are we done?
Alright, thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all
I think we're
being
done.
here on the live stream.
Pornhub?
Of course, we'll have the edited version on YouTube where I'm going to
What's
try
the
to
edited
cut out
version?
most of Trombone's shit.
The fact that I can talk over you while you're talking doesn't mean anything. Oh god, you're gonna edit this out now.
Right, okay. Anyways, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like and comment. It helps us out with the algorithm that's fucked up. If you're on
Yeah,
Twitch, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. If you're on Spotify, make sure you favorite 5-star and all the good shit. So
1 star if you don't want to hear me ever again.
Yeah, 1 star every episode with trombone in it.
That's gonna be almost like.
We need to start a revolution, guys. Make it happen.
Well, you need a third every week, and I'm the only reliable one because Jezzer.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, that's the end for the podcast. Thank you all for being here this week. Next week, Jezzer should be here. Trombone probably, unless there's a revolution. And I don't know, whoever the fuck wants to be on will try to get on. So
I'm gonna break my back and not have to show up.
Okay, make sure you.
It'll be a dream come true for only one person in this call, because Jezzer will miss me, because he loves me.
Jezzer doesn't love you. Okay, make sure you join the. Oh my god, can I talk? Shut the fuck up, dude. Come on.
I'm giving you the full experience here, Jester. This time you said, "Shut the fuck up, dude." Come on.
Jeez. Okay.
And this has been a good 2-man podcast, as one person has been completely edited out of the whole thing.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, Jester, right? Thanks for joining me today. It's a shame Trombone couldn't be here.
It's a shame. How are you gonna edit out me talking over you?
It would have been nice.
I'll figure it out.
It's just gonna be like a noise in the background. It's like, who's that? Who's the third person?
You're just gonna hear mac and cheese in the background every once in a while.
Hold on, we need a soundboard. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese.
Okay.
Mac and cheese.
Okay. Anyways, see you next week. Have a good one.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with him.